Welcome to the Prep Zone. My name is Grant Yenny, and tonight we're here at Northshore High School for a big crosstown rivalry. Salmen travels to take on Northshore. You know what? We brought back Tiger Edwards tonight. Tiger, coming into this game, Salmen is coming off of a 9-0 victory against East Jefferson. The defense looked really good. What do we know about them coming into tonight?
This is what you know about Salmen. Deshaun Short, NOLA.com Player of the Week, 13 tackles, 1 forced fumble, and 2 pass breakups for Short. Now, throw in a little offense with that, a 21-yard pass reception on 4th down that kept the Spartans' touchdown drive alive, helped them to get to 9-0 and keep that shutout. And the defense itself, 2 takeaways last week.
And North Shore lost to Biloxi last week. They need to rebound. What do we know about this North Shore team?
North Shore, pretty stout defensively. Hanks and Shama, look for them to be players in that realm. Offensively, though, this is going to be the matchup versus that Salmen defense. Walter Harris, 10 for 22 for 120, and he ran for 48. Look for him to go to Tyler Powell, who had 6 catches last week for 80. It's the North Shore offense versus the Salmen defense that'll be the tail of the tape.
And it's a big rivalry game tonight.
Huge.
Let's get to the coaches. Pre-game with North Shore head coach Mike Berg. Coach, coming into tonight, we haven't seen you. This is the first time we're seeing you in the Prep Zone this year. Can you give us a quick rundown on your team?
We had a tough loss last week, made too many mistakes. When I talk about crosstown rivals, this is about us playing a football game. We need a win, and that's what I talk to the kids about. Just, it's not about us playing Salmen. It's about us getting a win. We need a win, and if we want a chance to make a playoff, or we want a chance just to have a winning season, we got to have a win tonight. And they're good. They're better than they were last year. There's no doubt. Jerry does a great job with those guys every year, and he's going to have them ready to play. And I think we'll be ready to play. It ought to be a good game.
You mentioned needing the win. What's it going to take to beat the Salmen team tonight?
No mistakes. We can't have turnovers. Last week we had 4 turnovers against Biloxi, and offensively we got to take care of the football. Defensively, we just got to shut down LJ. I mean, he's I think with him at quarterback, it makes him just that much better. And he's just I love him because he's like family, but he's just he's a good football player. And we got to try to shut him down and try to keep the ball out there athletes' hands. And that's what we're going to try to do.
Pre-game with Salmen head coach Jerry Leonard. Coach, coming into tonight, you're coming off of the 9-0 victory over East Jefferson. This is the first time we're seeing you in the Prep Zone. How's your team looking coming into tonight?
We're making improvements. Each week I think we've gotten a little bit better. We had a kind of a rough start at Destrehan in a scrimmage, and things got a little bit better for us at Chalmette in the Jamboree, and we were finally able to string some good plays together, enough good plays together against EJ to come out with a victory. So that was good to see.
And North Shore is coming off the loss to Biloxi, but this is a rivalry game. What's it going to take to get a victory tonight?
Well, again, it comes down to us being able to execute, especially on the offensive side of football. I thought defensively we flew the ball pretty good last week and did some good things on defense, but had a few breakdowns here and there. But for the most part, we were a little bit more consistent defensively last week than we were offensively. So we're hoping to see that. Hopefully those offensive guys grow up a little bit tonight and play a little bit more consistent football.
And starting off, Eddie Smith to kick off for the Salmen Spartans. Back deep, Khalil Fleming for the North Shore Panthers here in this crosstown rivalry. Smith kicking it off. Bouncing, Fleming has to reroute, getting it about the 10, taking it across the 20, looking for a seam, gets it through. He has one guy to beat, and he's tackled by the kicker, Eddie Smith, after crossing the 50-yard line.
A little seam right there to the right side. He got the ball without any trouble, straight ahead. But great job by Eddie Smith to stay at home, zero in on him, and make the tackle.
And Tiger, this is a big rivalry. You've coached in it. You've called it for many years. What does it mean to these two teams?
Oh, this is bragging rights. This is a year of, we owned you, the whole time till the next year. 364 days of you're the man.
And Walter Harris, the third in at quarterback. He's in the gun. Cavallo lined up in the pistol. They have 2 to the top of the screen, 2 to the bottom. Snap, handoff. Cole Cavallo, no gain, lit up in the backfield. by number 52, Jeremy Hudson, the 6'1", 230-pound junior for Salmen.
Hudson filled the hole right there. Boom.
He beat the offensive line and got the good push through. Harris in the gun, new running back in. That is Brenyan Bounds. Bounds scored last week for North Shore. Screen pass out to Cavallo. Cavallo running past defenders before being dragged down by number 6, Tavion Cooley, 5'10", 165-pound senior cornerback.
Just a quick screen out there. They're going on a kind of a fast tempo, it looks like here. Quick screen out to the left. Got some good yardage. 3rd and 4, excuse me.
He's up 3rd and 4 from the 42-yard line. Harris in the gun, Bounds to his right, motion, snap back. Harris hands it off, Bounds lit up immediately in the backfield and brought down by number 51, Christopher Jones, among other Salmen Spartans, 4th down.
Well, that was kind of a little draw action play right there that didn't catch the Spartans off guard, so it'll bring up 4th down and a punt.
And Austin Dunlap back to punt, 5'11", 175-pound sophomore for the Panthers. Back deep for the Spartans are Tavion Cooley and Deshaun Short. Punted away, gets it off end over end, back to Short. Short taking it right side, going to the far sideline, cutting it out in a huge block, taking it down right sideline. Still has room to go before being knocked out of bounds at the 45-yard line. And a good run for Short there.
Credit Garrett Crawford with that block, number 55, in your screen right now. Great, lined himself up, didn't clip, unloaded.
An absolute decleater. So now we'll get our first look at LJ Leonard in the Salmen Spartan offense here tonight. Last week, scored 9 points. Looking for more action tonight. So 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line.
I think this offense is a little bit of a work in progress right here. We'll see if they've improved from last week.
Snap back to Leonard, rolling to the left, looking downfield. It's lofted way up there, wobbly, and there will be a flag, pass interference, as the pass was intended for Eddie Smith. And on the coverage, Jeremiah McDonald. Awaiting the call from White Hat, pushing. That'll be called on Jeremiah McDonald.
A big penalty right here.
Not how you want to start as the North Shore defense.
No, but great field position now. That shortens the field up for the Spartan offense. They'll have a 1st down at the 40-yard line.
9:38 to go here in the first. 1st and 10. Leonard awaiting the signal from the sideline.
So they go bomb on the first play, draw the penalty. Great field position. Let's see what they do from here.
Levance Williams to LJ's left. Handoff. Williams up the middle. Still has room to go, still on his feet before being brought down by Cavallo.
That time, both the inside linebackers came for North Shore, and they had him blocked up. And he found that little seam. Boom, 1st down.
1st down from the 30-yard line for this Spartan offense. LJ signaling in the play to his offensive line. Now a pass, pressure coming, and a sack by number 18, Hunter Gill, the 5'10", 185-pound sophomore for North Shore. And that's a big loss.
Came
for
with
the
a blitz.
offense.
Came with a blitz again. This time it paid off. It's a win-lose proposition. If you get it right, you win. If you don't, you're going to lose.
Now 2nd and long for the Spartan offense. 2 to the bottom of your screen, 2 to the top. LJ calls for the ball, hands off. Levance Williams up the middle before being brought down. No whistle yet. And he's brought down by Cole Cavallo.
Yeah, Williams tried to dance a little bit there in the hole, and when you're dancing, you're not running.
You're not running, and you
not
get
going
bottled
forward.
up by Cavallo. So 3rd and long for the Spartan offense. And we look to have a clock issue, so the officials are meeting about it, discussing it. They'll keep the time on the field.
The scoreboard has shut down.
It's gone kaput.
It took a timeout.
So the officials will be keeping it on the sideline or on the field. White Hat telling the Salmen coaches about what's going on. LJ alone in the backfield, 5 wide for the Salmen offense. 3rd and long. Leonard dropping back, pressure coming. Sends the pass off, and it bounces off the helmet there of McDonald and falls incomplete. Intended.
Oh, yeah, we have a flag right there at the last minute. I think Michael Harvey right there did a little too much extracurricular right there. Yep.
The ball intended there for Braden Gable. But those extracurriculars, we've seen some chippiness in this game earlier during warm-up, some talking. And
a little chatting, and I think there was some more chat right there, but you cannot be involved in that kind of thing.
Well, in these rivalries, that kind of stuff tends to happen, but you want to avoid it because you just cost your team some yardage. So it's 4th down, but 4th and short, about 4th and 2, 4th and 3. They're leaving their offense on the field, awaiting the signal from the sideline. They're going diamond to the left. I haven't seen that since my sophomore year of high school.
A lot of screaming by the North Shore coaches up here about what they've got to do.
Leonard alone in the gun. Takes the snap. Looking, he'll run it, and he may be short from our vantage point.
Hard to tell.
It's kind of right there on that line. Waiting the call from the officials.
Quarterback draw. Now there's some discussion. Are we going to have a flag?
And there's holding on the offense.
No.
They'll decline.
Right, they came up short.
Yep. So we'll see the North Shore offense once again. And some mistakes early. They need to clean that up.
Like I said, it's a work in progress.
So North Shore offense talking with Coach Berg on the sideline, getting ready to head out. Salmen is ready to go on the field. And we'll have heat and hydration timeout. We'll be back after this. Top score tied 0-0, 5:42 left in the first. All right, after the timeout, North Shore offense on the field, 1st and 10. Ball on the 20, about the 21. Harris and Bounds, motion, and handoff to Bounds, heading up the middle. Tackled after about a 5 or 6 yard gain. Tackled over there by number 52, Jeremy Hudson.
Little misdirection that time, motion to cross, and then kind of a delay handoff to Bounds going the other way, obviously wanting Salmen to slant to the motion and cut back against it.
Harris and Bounds in the shotgun, Bounds in the pistol. That was about an 8 yard gain, so it's 2nd and 2. Handoff Bounds once again has a hole, and he'll get that first down before being brought down by a host of Spartans, including their big nose tackle, the 5'10", 290-pound senior Marcel Perry, along with Jeremy Hudson.
Well, I'll tell you this. They seem to think right now, 2 plays in a row, they've gone their left side, Salmen's defensive right side. So they think they've got something there. Let's see if they continue.
And notice who they're running away from is that Deshaun Short, the North Shore Player of the Week last week. 1st and 10. Motion coming in. Pitch out to bounds. Well, in that time they run it to the right, and he's brought down by Deshaun Short along with Jalil Robinson.
Again, they motioned to their left and ran it back to their right, trying to kind of misdirect there. But I don't know if that was supposed to be a handoff. This seemed to be a little tricky. He ended up kind of pitching it to him, and Short, along with a host of others, making the stop.
Second and 9 to go for North Shore. Harris in the gun. They have Cavallo now back in there. Cavallo wrestled down by Jeremy Hudson after a gain of maybe two or three.
They went back to the left again, so they're liking that. They had some success, so they said, hey, we didn't get something, let's go back.
Cavallo doing Ironman football tonight. He's playing linebacker and running back. He's their bigger back, 6'1", 200. Bounds, 5'7", 165. And now Bounds has checked back in. Well, Bounds and Cavallo are both in. Brings up 3rd and about 6 for the North Shore offense. So now you have Bounds out to the right to the bottom of your screen there. And Cavallo in the backfield with Harris. Keeper by Harris going left side. He'll get the first down. About a 7 or 8 yard gain on the carry. First down for North Shore.
Yeah, I was wondering when they were going to get to Harris, to be honest with you, because it's all been handoffs this time. Fake, he kept it. And again, they went to the left side, their left side.
Yeah, last week, Harris had 16 carries for 48 yards in their game last week against Biloxi. Bounds now back in the backfield. Cavallo. And snap back to Harris. Harris keeps it again, heading left side. Has room down the sideline. He's going, and he'll be brought down on that far sideline by number 11. Number 11, Grid Isidore. Their 6'1", 165-pound free safety.
Yeah, he got up underneath Harris there and pulled him down. But the key block on that play was by Taj Clements. But they're bringing it back.
They're bringing it back, flag on the field. And it's rather disappointing after a big play. So holding will bring the Panthers back.
I know Clements had a great block there, but, you know, I don't know if it was him or somebody else called for holding.
Yeah. And good hustle by Isidore to get over there and stop it, obviously.
He got
it's called back, but that was
he did. And he got right up underneath his armpit and kind of dumped him there. Came out of nowhere for that one.
2 to the top of your screen, 2 to the bottom. Bounds to Harris's right. 1st and 8. And the mishandled snap. Harris has to fall on it. He can't. Picked up by Salmen. It's picked up by number 51, Chris Jones, the 5'10", 200-pound sophomore defensive end.
Last week, the North Shore Panthers offense, two picks. They gave up 2 picks and fumbled twice. That's exactly what happened here. Bad snap, not a good thing.
And that's in the interview in pregame. Coach Berg said they wanted to limit the mistakes in this one. And they need to clean up the center quarterback communication there. So that'll bring up 1st and 10 for Salmen. Great field position to start this drive. Leonard with Levance Williams looking to pass. Screen pass right side and over the head of number 89, Braden Gable. So that'll bring up 2nd down for the Salmen offense as they await the call from the sideline.
This is a second opportunity here for the Spartans. They weren't able to cash in on the great field position in the first drive, second drive here. They can't squander these chances, not against this North Shore team.
2nd and 10. Leonard calls for the ball. Handoff Williams up the middle, but we have a yellow hanky for false start on the Salmen offense.
He's pointing to the wide receiver, and that's a big no-no. If you're the wide receiver, you're supposed to be looking in.
2:41 to go here in the first quarter. 2nd and long.
You're supposed to be looking in at the ball. When the ball snapped is when you leave, not when you hear audible voice of your quarterback.
5 wide. Leonard alone in the backfield. Here on 2nd and long. Leonard calls for it. Dropping back, tossing right side. It's caught for the first down and then some. Caught out there by number 29. Number 29, that's Lee Vance Williams, who he went lined up as a receiver on that play and caught it on the sideline on kind of an out route.
Nice pitch and catch right there from Leonard to Williams. And Williams broke a tackle and got a couple extra yards. So positive offensive yards. Nice play by the Spartans.
And that goes back to that low center of gravity. He's really good at staying on his feet. Leonard calls for it. Handoff now to Williams. He makes something out of nothing. It looked like it was going to be blown up, but he found a hole and was able to get a good gain of about 2 or 3 yards. So that'll bring up. Well, they need to. This play's being signaled in. 2nd and 9 for the Salmen offense. Time winding down here in the first quarter. Leonard calling for the snap. Rolling left side, pressure coming, passes it out. It's caught and up to the 5-yard line. That's Joshua Rodriguez being brought down by a host of North Shore Panthers there.
Rolling left, Leonard squares those shoulders, and a nice pass to Rodriguez, and a first down inside the 10. 1st and goal.
Taj Clements in on that tackle. 5'8", 175-pound senior. Leonard awaiting the call. They have 3 to the right. To the left is Austin Dunlap. Handoff. Lee Vance Williams, he's bottled up immediately.
Stuffed right away by Heath Panks.
And check that. Out to the left was Tyrell Parker. So, 2nd down inside the 10-yard line. What do you think they go for here on 2nd down?
Little short pass is my guess.
Tigers' prediction is a short pass. They await the call in from the sideline.
Oh, they had a face mask. They had a face mask on that play, and so it's closer. They may run the ball.
Now they're at the 4-yard line.
This would be a good time for a quarterback keep off of a fake here.
And I didn't see the flag go down, but face mask obviously was called.
Right.
Leonard has 2 in the backfield with him. Snap coming, run. Lee Vance Williams breaks 1 tackle before being brought down over there by number 23, Evan Savage, the sophomore linebacker.
Good job of filling right there by Savage.
That'll bring up 3rd down. And we have and that is the end of the quarter, end of the first quarter. So score tied 0-0.
St. Tammany Parish Public Schools, an A-rated school district. Graduates with the highest ACT scores in the state. Facilities with the latest technology. Safe and secure schools. a variety of sports, fine arts, and learning to last a lifetime.
I'm Superintendent Trey Foles, and this is where we educate every child, every day.
Starting the second quarter, Salmen Spartans on the 5-yard line. Leonard and Williams in the backfield. Leonard rolling right side, looking for an open receiver, passes it, and touchdown. Caught by number 13. Well, they're saying he went out of bounds. The officials are saying he stepped out the back, and flag is down because he re-entered the playing field after going out.
He might have gotten lost in that back of that end zone, and here we go. Oh, illegal receiver downfield. I guess one of the linemen drifted upfield.
So that'll push him back. They're saying in the press box, automatic loss of down, awaiting the call from the official. Ball is at the 20-yard line. And there's still some talking going on the sideline there between the officials and Coach Leonard. And the clock's back on, 11:49 here in the second.
That's a appear, disappear, appear, disappear, that clock.
So it'll be third down and goal from the 20-yard line. Salmen, the empty set, 5 wide. Leonard calling for the snap, dropping back. Pressure coming, he's bottled up and sacked there by number 7. Number 7, Kimon Smith, 6'2", 285-pound junior defensive tackle. And that'll bring up fourth down for the Salmen offense. And it's looking like they're going to go for it. So they're hurrying up to get back to the line.
Right.
5 wide set once
stop.
again, and a timeout called by Northshore. So early here in the second quarter, still tied up 0-0.
Empty.
All right, after the timeout, 5 wide, Leonard in the gun. As we've seen, Leonard dropping back, pressure coming once again, pass is caught, but not enough. Caught by number 29, Levance Williams. But that'll still be a turnover.
Yeah, it's going to be nice catch and pitch and catch, and it's good yardage, but it's not enough for a first down.
They
10
needed
yards short.
Needed to shoot for the end zone there. It was 4th and goal from the 20. So we'll see Walter Harris III and the North Shore offense taking over at the 10-yard line.
Let it be noted that the Spartans had a 1st and goal, and they even had the ball down around the 3 or 4 yard line and came away with nothing. And you can't get down there and come away with nothing. You can't win doing that.
1st and 10 for the North Shore offense from the 10-yard line. Harris calls for the ball, keeps it himself, and he'll be stopped in the backfield. Tackled down by number 65. Number 65, Eugene Wellington.
Salmen dialing up the right defense.
Walter Harris calling in the play, huddle, broken. And I believe that was 55, Garrett Crawford. So Harris in the gun, bounds in the pistol, snap back. Harris will keep it himself, coming near sideline. There's blocking from the receiver, but he's brought down as Tavion Cooley did a good job getting off the block there to make the tackle.
That time he broke a tackle deep in the backfield to make that positive yardage.
So it'll bring up 3rd and 4 for the North Shore offense. Play coming in from Harris. 9:58 to go here in the first half. Cavallo, they have the big running back in now. Bounds is to the bottom of your screen there, to the right. Harris taken. Cavallo, he hit the hole, still on his feet, broke the tackle before being brought down by number 64. 64, Marcel Pieri.
All right, again, they went back to the left side. That time, Cavallo lowered his inside shoulder and pushed on it to get the extra yardage in the first down.
But big Marcel Perry was there, 5'10", 290 pounds. He's able to turn and run and pull him down. 1st and 10 from about the 21. Snap back, Harris hands off bounds. He has a hole. Still going and brought down by number 52. Number 52, Jeremy Hudson, going left side as they've been doing.
Good misdirection. Again, motioned to the right, ran it back to the left.
And they've effectively moved the ball going to that left side, running away from Deshaun Short. So 2nd and 6. 8:50 to go here in the second quarter. Two in the backfield with Harris. Harris snap called for. Harris keeps it himself, and he's eaten up in the backfield. Brought down for a big loss by number 11.
Number 10. It was Deshaun Short.
By Deshaun Short. And it looks like a Salmen player is shaken up, so we'll step away. About 3rd and 12 or 13 following the injury stoppage. North Shore has Walter Harris in at quarterback, bounds to his right. Snap back and stoppage. Flag down before the play. Nope. Timeout called by Salmen. So with 7:59 remaining in the first half, score tied 0-0. Following the Spartan timeout, Harris in the gun. 3rd and 12 for the Panthers. Harris takes the snap, dropping back, pressure coming, and Harris will be dragged down.
Ooh.
As the ball's loose.
They're going to call it. Did he call it? He's saying incomplete
pass.
Right. It took a while to get there.
It was a late call.
Yeah, it took a while to get there, but I believe that's the right call.
Yeah, it was. He was going forward, and it was before he was dragged down.
But I would. I don't. Was there anybody in that area?
No.
So.
So.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Brings up 4th and down.
Right.
North Shore will punt. Harris was dragged down for this big loss on the sack. '17 is back to punt. Austin Dunlap. Low snap on the ground. He picks it up and gets it away. A good punt, though, by Dunlap, and fair caught at the 45-yard line.
I believe the Spartans had 10 men on the field at that time instead of 11. Somebody was not in the game and should have been, as I did a quick math figuring.
We've seen mistakes tonight. 7:38 to go in the second.
Both teams. And no score.
From both teams, for sure. No score. Salmen, on their last 2 drives, have gotten deep downfield. Being at the 4-yard line, they really need to capitalize here and move it down and get a score here.
You wonder how many more chances like this they're going to get.
Leonard pitching it out to Williams. Williams spins, but he's gobbled up in the backfield, and the ball is loose. They say it's down.
Say it's down.
And going the other way. Touch.
He's down.
They say he's down.
He's down.
So
they blew it right away.
You said they needed to make something of it.
That would not be how they would do it.
No. And player shaken up, but he's ready to go. He can stay in the game. Trainers don't need to come out. So they're marking the ball at about the and there's confusion as to where to spot the ball. Here, they're spotting it at about the 36-yard line. So that'll bring up second and very long. Second and about 20 for the Salmen offense.
It is a work in progress, as I said earlier.
And they have all those receivers bunched up with Leonard solo in the backfield. Snap back. Leonard looking, pressure was coming, and he got it off and picked off. And it's picked up by Cole Cavallo.
That caromed off someone, and Cavallo just gobbled it up.
And in that time, the turnover counts. They thought they had it on the fumble. That time, there's no disputing it. Cavallo caught it.
And now they have field position.
They have very good field position.
So they've flipped the field right here.
Starting in Spartan territory. Waiting for the official to put the ball down. Spots it at the 45. So 1st and 10 for Northshore from the 45-yard line.
It has definitely been a defensive struggle. Both teams showing out some really good defenses.
Harris and Bounds. Harris calls for it. Hands off, Bounds up the middle, and he is brought down by the initial hit from Hudson, followed by a host of other Spartans, including Jalil Robinson. So to bring up second and 10.
Trying to go left side again,
as they've been doing for most of the game.
Yeah,
I mean,
I would say the success there is the percentages are not. They're not working in North Shore's favor.
I think maybe two runs to the right, and they were bottled up. Snap back, Harris looking to throw, screen pass out there, ball on the turf, and it's incomplete. Intended for Taj Clements. Taj Clements, another one of those Ironman players for North Shore, going both ways. And a heat and humidity timeout. So score tied 0-0 here in the second quarter. All right, following the heat and humidity timeout, 3rd and 10 for the North Shore offense. Harris still on the sideline now running in. Coach Bird giving him the play. You have empty set. Harris by himself in the backfield. Here's Bounds motioning, dropping back, pressure coming, screen, and it doesn't get there. Passing it out, intended for Cavallo out there on the screen.
I think that play might have worked if it was able to really sit up there. They let the rushers come in a little too soon.
And we have a flag down on the field.
Against Salmen.
Personal foul called on Salmen, so
wow.
a break for North Shore. As they now get the ball at the 30-yard line, 1st and 10. Harris in the gum with Cavallo behind him. Handoff, Cavallo hitting the hole hard up the middle, and he'll gain about 5.
I think that might be the way to go. Straight up. Just
straight up the middle.
Just power him and then get Harris. Harris on a keeper. We haven't seen it since the first quarter. a couple of times in the first quarter.
2nd and 6. Harris calls for it, hands off, this time Bounds getting the carry, hits the hole, still on his feet, still going and brought down, but not before getting the first down. He's tackled by number 55, Garrett Crawford.
Just straight ahead, a little left side.
Left side.
Yeah, worked it, and got a first down. I'm still looking for Harris to keep.
So 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. Harris, motion coming from the right side, handing off on the jet sweep to Tyler Powell, and he's gobbled up in the backfield for a loss.
Powell had 3 carries last week for 25 yards, or 8.3 a carry, so that's what they were hoping for. But that play took way too long to develop.
And the loss of about 6. So 2nd and 16 from the 21. Play coming in from Harris.
Yeah, it seems like 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
On both sides.
Both sides,
On
yeah.
both teams.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Harris keeping it, rolling left side, lofting it up, and way overthrown and onto the track.
Yeah, he
Incomplete pass.
Rolled to his left and really didn't get his shoulders squared, and that one just had too much power on it and incomplete.
3rd and 16. What would you draw up here? They have this field position there here, you know, the 21-yard line.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they have in their arsenal. Do they have a? I'd go back. Maybe that screen was not far off, but then I don't know. We'll see. 3rd and long is not a good prospect.
Never. Harris calls for it, dropping back, and he'll keep it going right side. Has some room, but not enough, and that will bring up 4th down.
They're going to go for it. They got a kicker? Okay. Is that what I'm seeing?
Kistler coming on along with Jordan Taylor. It looks like they're sending out.
Yeah, there was too fast, 2 guys coming
Yeah.
out. You know, one's the kicker.
And that is Andrew Stein
Is it?
to kick.
Okay.
Stein, the 5'8", 150-pound kicker. He's a sophomore. And
A whistle.
we have a timeout called by the Panthers. So score is still tied 0-0
Was that a good kick?
in the 2nd quarter.
The kick was good. Coach Berg icing his own
Iced
kicker.
himself. Coming back from the timeout, Stein made the first one, but the timeout was called. This one kicked up and no good.
Wow.
No good.
Wow. So Coach Berg iced his own kicker.
And we saw that with Gano in the game last night. He made the first one, got iced, missed the second one. Now we've seen it here tonight.
Wow.
So a break for Salmen. As we've seen both teams, they're able to get deep downfield and then nothing doing. Two to the top of the screen, 2 to the bottom. We have LJ Leonard in the gun. Leonard handing off. Williams has a hole up the middle, still on his feet, breaking 2 tackles before being brought down. The big tackle by Taj Clements.
Clements, nice tackle, but first down, good run by Williams. He exploded through that hole and got good yardage. So
he had two tacklers at the bottom, tackling him at the knees, and he still broke the tackles before Clements hit him. 1st and 10 from the 30. calling in the play. They have trips to the right, 2 to the left. LJ alone in the backfield. Takes the snap, dropping back, pressure coming, looking left side, and immediately brought down by Jeremiah McDonald.
Great coverage over there by McDonald, just all over the receiver.
Kyron Donaldson on the reception. So brings up 2nd and 10. Still in the empty set. LJ dropping back, big pressure coming, thrown outside. The pass is short, intended over there on the right side by Braden Gable.
Yeah, that time under a rush, he had to get rid of it. Obviously, the result was not good, incomplete.
So 3rd and 10 for Salmen. And we don't have the clock functional, but I'd imagine it's getting pretty close to halftime here.
It must be.
3rd and 10. Play coming in. Salmon's going once again with the empty set. 3 to the right, 2 to the left. And it looks like timeout called on the field by Salmen. So very close to half. Score tied 0-0. 3rd down, 10. Salmen still in that empty set. LJ Leonard awaiting the snap. Calls for it, dropping back, pressure coming once again under duress, still running, still on his feet before being brought down by number 35, Traven Green. After about a 7-yard carry, it'll be 4th down for the Spartans.
Everybody covered. Good job by Leonard to tuck it and run, except that they need 3 more yards. So apparently the time must be close. The end.
I'd say very close, and they're letting it run.
Yeah, obviously.
But we can't see the time, but they know on the field.
Right. Now
and
the
so
guy
it's 4th and 3.
that is keeping the clock, or is keeping the 25-second clock, they've decided to let it. Let's go to the half. Is that what we're going to have? We have a timeout.
And timeout called by the Spartans with 4th and 3, very close to halftime. Score tied 0-0. Following the timeout, LJ Leonard on the punt. This is the first time we're seeing Leonard on the punt tonight. It's 4th and 3. Snapper is Jeremy Hudson. He gets it back there on a good snap back there and a great punt by Leonard. Returned by Harvey, and Harvey is brought down about the 28-yard line. So we have a little under 30 seconds left before halftime.
A little confusion right there by the Panthers about where to line up or who to line up on, and everybody. It was almost like everybody stopped to watch the play. Leonard punts it, the Spartans cover it and tackle him, but everybody, both lines almost standing still.
We're just there.
Yeah.
So we'll see Walter Harris here before half. Less than 30 seconds to go. 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. Snap is back. Harris looking downfield, has pretty good protection, and he catches Tyler Powell, who will come up about a 6-yard gain there.
Tackled by Eddie Smith. A little crossing route there. Across a crossing route by Powell. And
snap is back. Harris looking screen out to Fleming. Fleming juking, trying to get past, and he's pushed out of bounds about 1 yard short of the 1st down. So that'll bring up 3rd and 1. Pushed out of bounds, so the clock will stop. And there's some discussion on the field amongst the officials, and
that's it.
That's halftime. So yeah. At halftime, the score is tied 0-0.
Drum majors are Mark Lejean, along with co-drum majors Romalis Mason and Terrence Jacobs. Band captain is Joshua Fricky. Brass captains are Nick Hersey, Roger Magoo, Connor Waters, Alden Mason, Lauren Skiro, and Abe Barabarov. Woodwind captain is Jaden Carroll. Drumline captain is Nathan Logg, with co-captain Cedric Foster, along with lieutenants Kayla Hayes, Kobe Moore, and Stasha Jackson. Flag team captain is Caitlin Pierce, along with co-captains Byron Benlot and Shauna Carrier. The Salmen Band would like to open tonight's performance with Crazy in Love from Beyonce. The Salmen Band will now accompany your Lady Spartanettes led by Miss Libby Fletcher. Spartan net captain is Diamond Sampson, along with co-captain Paige Packard. Let's hear it for the Salmen Spartan Band, the Silk Spinners Flag Team, the Salmen High Spartanettes, and play the Salmen Fight Song.
Please join me in welcoming the Panther Pride Marching Band.
Your attention, please. Can we have your attention, please? Please yell if you are paying attention.
To start off the second half, Hayden Calico is back to kick it off for the North Shore Panthers. We're tied 0-0 in this one. It's caught around the 15-yard line, taking it right side. It goes number 23, Aaron Williams. He's still on his feet before being brought down at near the 35-yard line. So we'll see the Salmen Spartan offense here, and going into half sloppy on both sides.
Sputtering, both of them. Like one good play, two bad, or two good plays, one bad. Never really, neither side has gotten any momentum. So we'll see what, after the coaches have chatted them up at the half, what they'll do.
Leonard in the gun on 1st and 10. Williams to his right. Handoff, Williams going up the middle, and he'll be stopped for no gain. Tackled down there by number 7, Keemon Smith, 6'2", 285-pound defensive tackle.
Nothing fancy there. 1 yard pickup just straight ahead. Neither team really blown the other one off the ball. There's been moments, but not consistently.
Leonard in the gun, awaiting the snap here on 2nd and 9. Rolling to his right, passing, caught, and pushed out of bounds by number 8, Khalil Fleming. On the reception, number 16, Joshua Rodriguez. On the LJ Leonard rollout pass to the right, complete for a gain of about 3 or 4 yards. Bring up 3rd and 6.
Well, the best thing you can say right now, they had positive yards on both plays now. Let's see if they can convert a 3rd down.
Trips to the left. LJ calls for it. Passing, looking right side, and it is complete to Williams for the 1st down.
That was a really good throw and catch. He threw it where no one else but Williams could catch the ball on a post route and pick up for a 1st down. That was nice.
Ball spotted right at the 50-yard line. 1st down. Clock still malfunctioning, so we don't know how much time is left here in the 3rd quarter. LJ Leonard calling in the play to his offensive line. Calling for it. Handoff. Williams up the middle, and he's gobbled up in the backfield. Brought down by number 80, Heath Panks, 6'3", 230-pound defensive lineman.
Panks, nice job. Penetrates, makes the tackle right there. There you go. 3 positive plays and then 1 negative.
So 2nd and 11 as the play being called in. They have trips to the right. And Akobe Nelson is in at running back to Leonard's left. Handoff. Nelson up the middle, still on his feet, gaining yards before being brought down by number 20, Jordan Taylor.
Nice
but
run
not before
there.
A nice pickup of about 5 yards on the carry. So 3rd and 5 for the Salmen offense, and there's another positive play.
That's good.
Trips to the left. Leonard calling for the ball. Dropping back, quick pass, and incomplete. Intended out there for Williams.
They went back to that post route for Williams, and it was incomplete.
Khalil Fleming was on the coverage, so that brings up 4th and 5 for the Salmen offense. And looks like they're keeping the offense in as LJ Leonard awaiting. They changed out the center, and there he goes, dropping back, so they'll punt. Leonard calling for the snap. It's back. Nice snap. And it's up and to the right, going out of bounds at around the 20-yard line. And I don't know about that spot there.
No.
It looked like it went out further up,
like
near the 20-yard line. Right.
Yeah.
And they look to be spotting it around the 15.
Yeah.
So we'll see the North Shore offense and any adjustments that they made at half. They same situation with them in the first half.
Absolutely.
2 steps forward, 1 step back. Cavallo in the game along with Harris, and Bounds is in the pistol. with Harris in the gun.
Yeah, confusion right away.
Cavallo is out there at like a flanker to the left, and a flag is down.
Somebody was ran on the field and then ran off the field. That's what I was saying about the confusion.
Looks to be an illegal substitution.
Yeah.
And
No
they're
flag.
waving it off. So no flag.
It
play
must
on.
be because they all ran out together. Nah, I don't know.
1st and 10 from the 15-yard line for North Shore.
Technically, they didn't have a huddle.
Handoff, bounds up the middle, still on his feet, still rumbling forward. And that's a good job for yards after contact for Bounds.
Good effort right there, straight ahead.
Cavallo is kind of blocking downfield for Bounds. So 2nd and 3 for North Shore. Cavallo once again at that left flanker spot with Bounds in the pistol. They hand off Bounds again. He had a hole, but it was quickly filled. Quickly filled by Jaleel Robinson.
Yeah.
Jaleel Robinson, the middle linebacker. That'll bring up 3rd down for North Shore.
3rd and short.
They have 2 to the left. And Tyler Powell to the right. Bounds in the backfield. Here's Powell in motion to the left. And they'll hand it off to Bounds, and he'll be gobbled up immediately in the backfield.
Robinson again.
Robinson. And Robinson has been consistently making plays for the Salmen defense. So that brings up 4th down for North Shore. On to punt comes Austin Dunlap. Back to return, Deshaun Short back in the game. Along with Joshua Rodriguez. Snap is back. Punt away. End over end. This is going to Rodriguez. He'll take it, dodging a few defenders, still on his feet up the sideline, and forced out of bounds.
First off, he dangerously fielded that one with somebody bearing down on him, and then he kind of skipped over a couple of guys and actually had a pretty nice little return, considering all things considered.
All things considered, he found that seam.
And I'll say it again, good field position for the Spartans.
As we've seen for a lot of the night. So they're starting in North Shore territory at the 48-yard line. First and 10. LJ Leonard in the gun. Williams to his left. Trips left. And they'll hand off Williams. And he dodges one tackle, but he'll be brought down by number 23, Evan Savage.
Yeah.
Savage, the sophomore linebacker.
Yeah, they're getting in there pretty easy right there. Coming through, just gobble it up.
When you look at the size differential between that offensive line there for Salmen and the defensive line for North Shore, they have about a head taller and a good bit thicker too. 2nd and 11. Leonard calling for the snap. Play. Throwing deep downfield, intended for Braden Gable, and it falls incomplete with Khalil Fleming on the coverage.
Good coverage by Fleming. That one was a little high and wide. Actually, Fleming was the closest one to it. Going to bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 11 for Salmen.
The coaches for North Shore are saying it's going to be a screen or a draw. We'll see.
So we'll see.
We'll see.
Leonard calls for it, rolling to his right. He has pressure coming, pass, and it is picked off by number 25, Taj Clements for North Shore. Second interception of the night for North Shore. Cavallo got the first one, now Clements.
Right. I was going to say this earlier. I almost feel like if the game's going to be won, it's going to be by a defensive touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a timeout.
And a timeout on the field. Score is tied 0-0 here in the third quarter. After the timeout, Harris in the gun, 1st and 10 for North Shore. Motion coming, and Harris will keep it going left side, has some room. He gets the first down, about a 12-yard, 13-yard gain before being brought down by number 6, Tavion Cooley, the cornerback for Salmen.
Good misdirection play. Faked the jet sweep coming across this way and kept it that way. As I said earlier in the half, they had last half that late in the half, they'd run it early in the half. I was looking for it late in the half. They came up with it there. They need to try that a few more times.
Cavallo now in at running back. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. 1st and 10 from the 45. They'll hand off Cavallo, and he'll rumble forward for a gain of about 1 or 2, but he's brought down by Garrett Crawford. That brings up 2nd and 8 for North Shore. Here in the third quarter. Bounds now in at running back. Cavallo going to flanker.
It's kind of mystery not knowing how much time.
I know. It's a motion coming Powell, and they'll give it to him, and he is upended after a gain of about 3. And he's brought down by Grid Isidore. So it'll be third and 5 for North Shore. And they had the.
I was wondering if Grid is short for gridiron.
Gridiron.
That would be a cool name, huh? Well, Grid's pretty good too.
Be a great football name.
Yeah.
3rd down, 3rd and 6. Handoff. Bounds, and it looked like the turf monster got him.
Wow. Because
fell
Deshaun Short was right there to take on the quarterback.
Yep.
Like he wasn't going to let Harris get out, and yet Bounds got tripped up.
So Austin Dunlap and the North Shore punt team will come on as it's 4th and 6 here in the third quarter. Time being kept on the field. Snap is back, and well, that could have been blocked. It's a high punt, and it'll fall out of bounds around the 20-yard line. Yeah, that time they mark it about on the spot where it came out.
It appeared like Grid Isidore came through and could have blocked it, but he just ran right by the guy. But it goes out of bounds.
And yeah, had he kind of altered his route to the right a little and had his hands out.
Right. Had he, well, as what they teach you is when they're punting, you go to the spot where he would be kicking the ball and lay out. And the good thing is he didn't hit him.
Right.
Otherwise, that would have been another problem.
So 1st and 10 for the Spartans from the 19-yard line. LJ calling for it, hands off, Williams, and he's hit in the backfield and brought down by a host of Panthers, led by number 23, Evan Savage, whose name we've heard a good bit from tonight, but especially here in the second half so far.
Yeah, the defensive line for North Shore is dominating that offensive line for Salmen at this point.
So 2nd down. shifting the defense here. LJ is alone in the backfield, 5 wide for Salmen. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Dropping back, LJ looking downfield and well overthrown, intended for Lee Vance Williams.
Lee Vance was the inside of the 3 receivers to the left side, and he ran a post, and they were going back to that play that they ran for a first down on the other side of the field.
On the coverage was Jeremiah McDonald. And right you are, they have had success with it, with that post pattern to Lee Vance.
But you can't make a steady diet of it.
3 to the left. Lee Vance in the backfield, dropping back. Leonard, pressure coming, looking to get away with it, and he'll just throw it away.
I think that was supposed to be a screen. Something.
But a lot of pressure, like jailbreak, from Jordan Taylor and Evan Savage. And the flag is down. Holding is, but it's declined. So that'll bring up 4th,
yeah.
And LJ Leonard will drop back to punt for the Spartans. The coach is up here in the box saying, watch the fake from Salmen, as LJ is punting from the 7-yard line.
Harvey and Fleming deep.
Snap is back. Good snap. End over end punt. Taking it, Khalil Fleming coming near sideline, being thrown down at the 40-yard line by Joshua Rodriguez. But a good return.
And great field position now for the Panthers.
Yes, and we've seen that over and over and over again. Now it's time to see what they can make of it. From both teams, they get good field position. Now it's time to see what they can make of it here, and if they can take advantage of it this time. So Walter Harris and the North Shore offense on with at the 40-yard line, 1st and 10. Here in the 3rd quarter. Don't know how much time is left. They had an extra ball on the field that the official had to throw out over there to the Salmen sideline. Cavallo in at running back for North Shore. Excuse me, that's Bounds, and Harris will keep it to the left side and brought down after a gain of about 1 or 2. Bottled up by the Spartans.
Well, both defenses have been pretty stout tonight.
For sure. And, we knew coming in Salmen would have a pretty good defense going. But it's been a defensive struggle the whole night.
And North Shore's done real well in that department also. So that's why we're in a scoreless tie at this.
Here. Harris. Handoff Bounds. It's pitched to Powell on the reverse. He has a lot of room. 1st down the seam. Powell will go out of bounds. And he went out of bounds around the, what is that over there, about the 5.
I think it's more like the 8.
Around the 8, yes.
Yeah, the marking 8 or 7.
Marking 8, yes. But a good play on the reverse to Powell.
Added a little more to their offense than they had before with the reverse.
He just got nudged out. We weren't sure if he went in or not. Cavallo in at flanker Bounds at running back. And
There's a
flag is
whistle.
down.
There's a whistle. A lot of discussion on the sideline.
The white hat coming over to Coach Berg to talk about the call. What did you see?
I saw a late arrival, and I don't know if it was the 25-second clock or what.
So it looks like we'll have a timeout, score tied 0-0. After the timeout, 1st and 10 from the 8 for the Panthers. There was some discussion among officials on the field. And Harris dropping back, and it'll be blown dead. That'll be offsides there. It'll be on Jaleel Robinson.
Little ill-timed blitz.
Yeah, ill-timed jump there. That'll move up Northshore. Now they're inside the 5. Still first down.
So the Spartans had first down inside the 10.
Yes.
And got down to the 4. What will the Panthers? Can the Panthers finish here? I'm thinking you just run straight ahead.
Just run bounds up the middle,
Just
right behind that
bounds.
big center.
Yeah.
And another jump.
Ooh, somebody moved.
And that'll be the false start probably on the offense. Ref says, I don't want the ball. I'm telling you what the penalty is. False start. So they get 5, and then they lose it. And they're right back where they started. Harris awaiting the play from the sideline. We're in the 3rd quarter.
At some point, we don't have any idea exactly.
I'd assume late in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I would have thought it was over by now, but I'm not keeping the time. They're not allowing me.
Harris bounds in the pistol. Handoff, bounds, right side up the middle, and brought down right around the 4-yard line by Joseph Saul.
Yeah, he started right there in the middle and then started sliding off to the right and got a few yards.
And now they're right inside the 5. Stopped by Joseph Saul. First time we're hearing his name tonight. He's a senior linebacker for Salmen. Play coming in from the sideline. Walter Harris calling it in. Bounds to the left.
They're going to quarterback keep. Come on.
And Harris hands it off to Bounds up the middle for a gain of 1. So that'll bring up 3rd and goal from about the 3-yard line. And players getting a little chippy, a little mouthy. Walter Harris having to calm his running back down.
Come on, quarterback keep. Come on.
And you've been wanting these runs all night. You've been calling them.
Come on.
And
this is it.
Let's see if they give it to you. And we have a timeout called.
That's the end of the quarter.
End of the 3rd quarter. So end of the 3rd quarter, score tied 0-0.
St. Tammany Parish Public Schools, an A-rated school district. Graduates with the highest ACT scores in the state. Facilities with the latest technology. Safe and secure schools. A variety of sports. Fine arts. And learning to last a lifetime.
I'm Superintendent Trey Foles, and this is where we educate every child, every day.
third down to start the fourth quarter. North Shore inside the 5-yard line. Cavallo in motion across the field. Handoff bounds, but Harris and Bounds kind of ran into each other, and it's blown up in the backfield by Joseph Saul.
It just won't give me that quarterback keep.
They
there.
won't, and you've been asking for it and asking for it.
Right there.
And
wow.
maybe
Field
we'll get you
goal
a
attempt.
headset, a different headset. From
That's
this.
what they did. They lined it up for a field goal attempt. They put it in a better.
Back on is Hayden Calico, the junior kicker. Holding for North Shore is Taj Clements. Attempting down, up, and maybe why? No,
Yeah,
it's good.
good.
He got it.
It's good. 23 yards.
23-yard field goal for Calico, and we have a score on the board. North Shore is leading 3-0 here in the fourth. After the North Shore field goal, Calico on the kickoff for the Panthers. Kick, booting it downfield. Williams will return it. He's taking it, finds a hole, still going, still on his feet. Still on his feet, and he's brought down by number 5, McKill Harvey, but there's a flag on the play, and it's holding against Salmen, so that'll back him up. So starting at about a normal spot instead of getting the, good field position as the teams have been getting.
Well, a decent return out to the 35 is now brought back.
Brought back to the 25-yard line, so we'll have 1st and 10 from there. North Shore leading 3-0 here in the fourth quarter. And Salmen looking to score. Leonard calling in the play. Trips to the right. And Levance Williams is out to the left. Leonard alone in the backfield. Snap back. Leonard screen. And incomplete. But the screen intended for Joshua Rodriguez.
Rodriguez dropped it. Looked like he was trying to take off before he got it.
Back in the Pelican Park days, that would have been 10 push-ups. So they're going empty again. 2nd and 10, 25-yard line. Leonard, snap is back, low snap, but he picks it up, throwing left side to Rodriguez, who's reaching out for it and drops it. So incomplete pass.
Just a little bit too far there.
On the coverage, Jeremiah McDonald, safety for North Shore. So 3rd and 10 for Salmen. With Levance Williams in the backfield. 2 receivers on each side. Screen. And a reverse to Levance Williams, and it's blown up for a loss of 2. And that'll bring up 4th down for the Spartans.
Pulling a play out of North Shore's playbook where they got that, ran that reverse. Although that.
It's kind of the opposite of what happened for North Shore.
Yes, it's definitely the opposite. And I didn't quite get that. I guess that was like a Georgia pass, what they call, used to be the hook and lateral, but they're using it from the
screen. So 4th and 11, LJ Leonard back to punt. Snap gets back kind of low, but LJ gets a beautiful boomer of a punt away. And it'll be downed at about the 37, 38 yard line. Here in the fourth quarter. So North Shore leading 3-0. Looking to extend that lead here on offense. And perhaps Tiger will get his Walter Harris run.
I wanted it down by the goal line when they were threatening.
So, 2 to the top of the screen, 2 to the bottom. Excuse me, 3 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Harris alone in the backfield. 1st and 10, snap back. Harris dropping, and he'll run. He'll take it himself left side, and he'll slide down at about the 39-yard line for a gain of maybe 1.
I mean, he had to tuck it and run. Empty backfield, a lot of pressure on him.
A lot of pressure coming. Now, Cavallo, bounds back there with him. 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Harris takes the snap, looking, quick pass to the right side, caught by Powell. And he'll be brought down after the 4-yard gain.
Nice little pitch and catch there, just a stop route, and he put it right on the money.
And up, more mouthiness, and penalty called for unsportsmanlike conduct on Salmen. That is on Garrett Crawford. First and 10.
I don't think that was Crawford.
That was short. And snap a little outside. Harris able to handle it. Rolling to his left side. A lot of pressure coming. And he'll stretch and reach out of bounds. Ball out at the 40-yard line. He'll gain about a yard, if that.
He definitely, under pressure again this time, was able to save a big loss by scrambling.
Second and 10. Harris inbounds. Harris dropping back, looking left side pass, and
incomplete.
They say incomplete on the pass intended for Clements. It hit the ground. He dove for it, but it hit the ground before he could scoop it up.
I would be slowing all this down right now. You got both teams. You know your defense is playing good.
Mm-hmm.
Just run the football. Take your time. See, the clock has stopped right now.
Mm-hmm.
Where it would have been running. So we don't have the benefit of the clock.
We don't know how much time's left. There's 9 on the play clock. 3rd and 10. North Shore leading 3-0. Harris saying, hurry it up. We have 1 second. He gets it off just at the right time, but a lot of pressure coming as he was beaten there, and he makes something out of nothing. It'll still bring up 4th down, but he gained about 7 on that run.
Nice run right there as he tucked it and ran, and someone ran right by him. I believe it was Cooley, had a shot at him, but missed. Bring it up 4th.
And that pressure was bearing down from Chris Jones, causing him to take off. So it's 4th and 3. North Shore will go for it. What do you think here? Cavallo is back there.
You know what I think right here.
Let's look for Harris to run it. And he drops the ball. Cavallo falls on it. It's still loose. And Harris will scoop it up on the ground. So Salmen will take over on offense at
That
the
could have been
40-yard line.
That was dangerously close to number 51, Christopher Jones, like scooping that off the ground and taking it the other way. That defensive touchdown I told you that one team would need.
But the hustle from Harris to jump on top of it.
Absolutely. First down 10.
First and 10 from the 40. As time, we don't know how much time is left, but we're mid to late fourth. And Leonard will keep it himself, and he'll be tackled for after a gain of 1. That'll bring up 2nd and 9. And that looked almost like a broken play, like he was supposed to hand it off, but
might have
had to keep it. So empty set, as we've seen from Salmen a lot tonight. Leonard in the gun. Snap back, Leonard dropping back, looking left side, looking pass it, and incomplete through the hands
of
Eddie Smith.
Yeah, a little high on that throw from LJ.
That'll bring up 3rd down for Salmen. And, you know, we don't know how much time is left. They do, but you'd think they'd be going a little bit quicker.
Well, that's an incomplete pass, so the clock stopped now.
But even prior to that.
Right. But I'm not so sure that it's still in the first half of the fourth quarter. Yeah.
Snap back, Leonard dropping, looking downfield, and it's complete to number 10, Deshaun Short. And Short, another one of those Ironmen for Salmen, playing both ways.
Right, ran that post pattern, and with a little bit of time, LJ found him and delivered for a big play.
Open right there in the middle, 1st down for Salmen at the 39-yard line. Lee Vance Williams to the left of LJ. Handoff, Williams, and he'll be brought down immediately by number 80, Heath Panks. Panks and Savage in on the tackle.
Nice job there by Panks. Close in on that one and shut it down right away.
2nd and 10 for the Spartan offense. And we'll have a heat and humidity timeout.
That means we're near the 6-minute mark.
With the score, Northshore leading 3-0. Trips to the right, empty set for Salmen here, 2nd and 10. LJ dropping back, a lot of pressure coming, gets it off, back to Short again over the middle. That looked almost like the same play that they ran.
It was. It was the same play.
And a big gain for Deshaun Short once again, as Salmen is inside the 10-yard line. So 1st and goal. Yep, 1st and goal from literally just inside the 10.
Well, they've been here before and didn't complete the deal. Let's see this time.
Leonard calls for it, rolling right side, passing it, and it's caught. Touchdown.
They did.
Touchdown by James Salvant, the sophomore receiver.
Wow, he's the same guy that caught the touchdown, right?
Right,
and
the one that was
out
called
out of bounds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow.
So, but he gets it there. James Salvant on the touchdown. So now it's 6-3. Salmen leading, extra point coming. As
Well, when you've watched 3.5 quarters of Salmen's offense sputtering, they put together 3 or 4 plays, really good, big plays in a row, and they're in the end zone.
Big pitch and catch from Leonard to Deshaun Short on those big plays. Extra point coming from Eddie Smith. Place down, Smith kick is up, and it's good. So in the fourth quarter, Salmen leading 7-3. Kicking off for Salmen is Smith. A low line drive picked up by the big guy, number 7, Kevon Smith. And he'll rumble about 10 yards down to about the 45-yard line. So we'll see if this North Shore offense can respond after the Salmen score. North Shore taking their time to get out on the field, still talking it over on the sideline. Salmen ready to go. First and 10. Harris inbounds in the backfield. Motion from Clements. Ball snapped. Harris will keep it going right side, finding a hole, getting the first down, going down the sideline after a big gain. And you got your run from Harris.
I got my run from Harris.
In a big way.
And he got a first down, and then some.
First down for the Panthers from the 42.
Well, this would be huge if they could answer that last Spartan drive.
Motion coming from Powell. Harris fakes to Powell, keeps it himself, and he'll get about a 4-yard gain on the run. So Harris now awaiting the play call. They have about 6 yards to go for the first down.
It just may be that the Spartan defense had a little bit of a relaxation by having gone up. Let's see if they can
fake
get back.
To bounds. Harris keeps it himself again, going left side, and he'll be brought down. Brought down by number 52, Jeremy Hudson, on the run. So third down for North Shore.
I like Harris running the football, but I'm not sure 3 times in a row. Thinking about mix it up a little bit.
They have bounds in the pistol. Harris calling for it, hands off, bounds up the middle. He hit the hole, but he stopped there by Jeremy Hudson once again.
Wow.
So fourth down for North Shore. They're awaiting the call from Coach Berg on the sideline. And they're gonna go for it. Calling in the play, and timeout called by Salmen. Here in the fourth, Salmen leading 7-3.
Big play now.
Fourth down, going for it. They have 2 backs in the backfield along with Harris. Harris looking out and overthrows his receiver there on the left side on fourth downs. Turnover on downs, ball intended for Cavallo.
That one was high and wide.
Well, Salmen will take over at about the 33-yard line there. What do you make of that call, Tiger?
Incomplete pass. That's all I can say.
Scoreboard still down, but we are late in the fourth. We already had the heat and humidity break. LJ in the gun will hand off, and he'll be stopped in the backfield, but he's still on his feet, but he was never brought down, but forward progress was stopped. On that carry was a Kobe Nelson for the Spartans, and that'll bring up 2nd and 12 for the Spartan offense. They have Levance Williams out wide to the left. Salmen taking their time to get the play in.
And they should.
Absolutely. The clock is their friend at this point.
They should be looking at this black hat to your right. No one can see him off screen to raise his hand. Oh, there was a guy in the middle. 10 seconds.
And handoff nearly fumbled.
Ooh.
And the play is blown up in the backfield.
Wow.
Led by Evan Savage.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That's not good. That was lucky.
Big loss brings up 3rd and long for the Spartan offense. And yes, as you said, very lucky they didn't lose that ball there. That would have given North Shore great field position to start an offensive drive. Leonard handing off, and play blown up in the backfield again.
3 in a row of basically the same thing. And I know what they're doing. They're trying to use the clock, but I don't even think it's they waited for the hand to go up and 10 seconds to run up. I think we have a timeout.
So we have a timeout on the field late in the 4th quarter. Salmen leading 7-3. Following the timeout, LJ Leonard on to punt for Salmen on 4th and 17. Snap is back. Leonard gets it away, nearly blocked. And the ball will roll out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
All things considered, that's a pretty good punt.
Very good. LJ's been very consistent punting tonight.
Got it out of bounds around the 45-yard line. Are they? No.
Well, they're standing at the 45, but we saw it roll out.
Yeah.
So the 45-yard line. The Panthers. See the Panthers offense. No idea how much time is left, but we're late in the 4th.
Gotta be close.
Harris is back. Cavallo in at running back for North Shore. 1st and 10.
Ooh. This receiver here moved. I don't know. Okay.
Handoff. Cavallo up the middle, nothing doing. Tackled for no gain by number 18. Number 18
I think they're
is
under 2
Antonio
minutes.
Marquez, 5'10", 160-pound junior. What was that?
I think they're under 2 minutes.
Under 2 minutes.
Ooh.
And we have movement.
Right.
False start on North Shore. So that'll back them up. And, Tiger, it's early in the season. We've seen a lot of mistakes, but there's still time to clean it up if you're both sides of the ball.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. There'll be a lot of film study on this and cleaning up, as you said.
Harris trying to use the hard count, and we have another flag down for offsides, so they got him. And that'll move North Shore up. Bounds coming in at running back. Cavallo coming to the bottom of your screen here. 2nd down and 10. And they're awaiting the play. Tried that hard count again. Didn't get him that time.
I think the clock might be running. This is not good.
Harris looking, and the ball is batted by Deshaun Short. Short, the North Shore Player of the Week last week, batting that pass as it falls to the turf. Bringing up 3rd and 10 for North Shore. Two to the top, 2 to the bottom. 3rd and 10. Harris dropping back. Pressure coming. Short wrapping him up, and Short gets the big sack.
What a big play there. For a second there, I thought Harris was going to get out of it, and Short locked him up and brought him down.
Good second effort there from Short. And we will have a timeout on the field. So in the 4th quarter, Salmen leading 7-3. Following the timeout, a big 4th and 20 for the North Shore Panthers here late in the 4th as they trail 7-3. Harris dropping back, has time, throwing it downfield, and it's caught. Caught for the first down.
They did not rush everybody that time. Too much time.
He had plenty of time, and it's complete to Khalil Fleming for the first down on the 23-yard gain. And Harris under center, and he'll spike this one. So 2nd and 10 coming up. We are very close to the end of this one. And Coach Berg bringing Michael Harvey over to the sideline to give him the play to bring into the huddle. Tiger, what do you think here from the 47?
I'm surprised they hadn't come back to that reverse. You know, I know it's a big iffy, but right now, what do you have? We don't know how much time there is.
Exactly.
So it's probably going to be a pass.
Motion from Harvey, crossfield. Harris dropping back, has time. Short can't get there. And Harris launching it downfield and incomplete.
That time, Short got through 3 guys, but he got inside. Harris got around him and launched that thing down the field, but no one around it. Again, we don't have the benefit of how much time is. So you know, like if that was 15 seconds, he had to throw it away.
Right.
He didn't have anybody.
Right. And that brings up 3rd and 10. Harris in the gun. Snap back. Harris looking left side. Quick pass caught by Harvey. And Harvey gets down. That will not be a first down. Clock's still running. They need to get to the line to spike it.
No, because it's 4th down.
Yeah. Oh, it's 4th down. So they need to throw up a prayer here.
Confusion.
To the.
Well, they had 2 plays called.
Rolling right side, and he'll run for the first down and out of bounds to stop the clock.
Again, they didn't rush anybody.
And Salmen looks to be celebrating. And is that the game?
It is.
That's
They're
the
walking
game.
Off.
So Salmen, the referees are leaving, and Salmen has won the game 7-3 in this big rivalry matchup.
It couldn't have been any more improbable tonight. I mean, a defensive struggle, we kind of figured that out. But they get down 3-0, put together a 3 or 4 play drive, get it in the end zone late, and then hold on at the end. Spartans win.
Spartans win. So let's take the time to send out our thank yous to those who helped bring you this game, starting with our superintendent, Mr. Trey Pulse, our director of broadcasting, Dr. Melody Swang, cameraman, editor, and coordinator of Channel 13, Dave the Rave Williams, on the sideline camera, Rhett Sharp, and color commentary tonight, Charles Tiger Edwards. So from North Shore High School, where the Salmen Spartans defeat North Shore 7-3, my name is Grant Yenny. Good night. You are now leaving the Prep Zone.